everyone, and welcome. I'm from WeblineIndia, and if you're a startup founder, you know that building an amazing tech team is, well, it's everything. But what if you could do it smarter, faster, and way more cost-effectively? In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can scale your tech team by tapping into one of the world's biggest talent hubs. Does this feel a little too real? You've got this incredible idea, a solid plan, but the cost of hiring local tech talent is just a huge roadblock. And if you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are so not alone. It's one of the biggest hurdles every new startup has to clear. Because the reality is, finding those A-plus developers in your own backyard is not only super expensive, but it can take months of searching. But what if there was a better way? A proven strategy to access a global talent pool and actually put your growth on the fast track? Well, that's what we're going to dig into. So that leads us right to the big question, and a key strategy that so many successful startups are using: hiring developers from India. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. What are the real, tangible benefits for you and your startup? Okay, first things first, and this is a big one: cost efficiency. By hiring from India, you get access to absolutely world-class engineering talent at a fraction of what you'd pay in, say, North America or Europe. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about being smart with your money. Think about it. That means your startup's runway gets longer, you can build more features, and you can invest in growth, not just payroll. But it's not just about the cost. You're also tapping into one of the largest and most diverse IT workforces on the planet. I mean, whether your tech stack is built on React, Python, or .NET, or you need specialists in really cutting-edge stuff like AI and machine learning, the talent is right there. You can even find experts in powerful niche tools like N8N, which is amazing for workflow automation without a crazy months-long search. And here's another huge plus: the operational efficiency. You know, the time zone advantage can be a secret weapon. It basically creates this round-the-clock development cycle where your offshore team is pushing code while you're sleeping. That means faster turnarounds. And as your startup grows, you can easily scale that team up or down, which gives you this incredible flexibility that is just crucial for growth. All right, so we've talked about the why. Makes sense, right? Now let's switch gears and get into the how. How do you actually make it work? How do you set up a really successful, productive collaboration with an offshore team? First up, you've got to pick the right engagement model. So if you have a project with a super clear, well-defined scope, a fixed cost model can be great. If things are a bit more fluid and you expect changes, then time and material gives you that flexibility. But honestly, for most startups, that dedicated resource model, that's usually the sweet spot. It's like having your own in-house team, giving you that long-term focus and the agility to pivot when you need to. Okay, model chosen. Now what? It all boils down to great management. Here are 4 absolute keys to success. First, communication has to be crystal clear. Use tools you're already familiar with, like Slack and Zoom. Second, get everyone on the same page with a project management tool like Jira or Trello. Third, and this one is so important, treat your remote team like true partners, not just hired guns. And finally, give frequent, constructive feedback. It keeps everyone aligned and the quality high. This is a big one. Knowing what to do is half the battle. Knowing what not to do, that can save you from a world of headaches, time, and money. So let's quickly go over some common mistakes so you can steer clear of them from day one. Okay, let's run through a few common tripwires we see founders hit, starting with a vague project scope. That's a recipe for confusion. Not having a single point of contact on your end can lead to major communication breakdowns. Also, expecting magic to happen overnight without a proper onboarding period is a classic mistake. And of course, skipping code reviews or just ignoring cultural differences can cause real problems. But here's the thing: every single one of these is totally avoidable with the right setup. So, the million-dollar question is, how do you sidestep all those issues and make sure this is a huge win for you? Simple. It all comes down to choosing the right partner. When you're looking for a partner, the very first thing to check is experience and stability. You want a team that's been around the block. For instance, at WeblineIndia, we've been helping startups scale their teams since 1999. That's over 26 years of experience you can lean right into. Next up, you need to see a proven track record. I mean, look for the receipts, right? Look at their portfolio. A partner with global experience gets the challenges that a startup like yours is facing. For us, that means over 3,500 successful projects delivered for clients in more than 25 countries. And this is so important. You want to partner with a solid in-house team. This is absolutely critical for quality control and for giving you direct access to all sorts of expertise. At WeblineIndia, our team of over 165 skilled professionals covers everything from web and mobile to the absolute latest in cloud and AI. You know, what truly makes a partnership click is a model that's built on trust and deep integration. At WeblineIndia, we built a whole model around this idea. We call it RelySure, and the name really says it all. It's not just about getting developers, it's about building a reliable team that becomes a true, seamless extension of your own. And when you have that kind of integrated partner, they can support you with, well, pretty much everything. We specialize in the whole shebang: custom software development, mobile and web apps, AI and ML solutions, even cutting-edge agentic AI development, and NAN automation. And of course, all of it is powered by our core offshore development services. Having it all under one roof just makes your life so much easier. Okay, let's pull all of this together into something super practical that you can use right away to get started with confidence. Think of this as your pre-flight checklist. First off, get super clear on your project scope and the tech stack you need. Next, choose the engagement model that fits you best. Then, really dig into your partner's portfolio and experience. Make sure your contract protects your IP, super important. Agree on exactly how you'll communicate. Set up your project management tools, and finally, make sure you understand their QA and testing process. Nail these, and you are setting yourself up for success.
So, after all that, the only question left is, are you ready to finally stop just thinking about that amazing idea and start actually building it?
If the answer is yes, then let's do this. Let's build your team together. You can find out a lot more about how we can help over at WeblineIndia.com. And hey, if you've got questions spinning around in your head, or you just want to bounce an idea off someone, our experts are here for you. Just shoot us an email at info@WeblineIndia.com. And to keep getting more insights like this, make sure you follow us on our social channels. Oh, and definitely subscribe to this channel so you don't miss what's coming next for founders just like you.
All right, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If this was helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. And maybe share it with any other founders you know who are on this journey. We'll see you next time.